it's the first time ever streaming, so it looked a little weird. I didn't really understand all the settings and stuff, so I just went with it. So yeah, here we go. I'll just pick up where we left off yesterday. Who am I? Well, that's weird. Let's see. I guess we will start over. Alright. I have no idea. Ba-ba-ba.
Sorry, surfer dude. You're headed for a wipeout.
Iron Man.
Turn my TV down.
I'm reading an incoming ship. Watch out! It's about to open fire!
Alright. So, I guess I'll just let this play.
Whoa! Tony, are you alright?
Ow, ow. and
Tony!
more ow.
So, I've played a lot of LEGO games in the past. I've played through this first part of the story a couple times now, because, I played with someone else, and I played through this yesterday, but apparently it didn't save. I have no idea.
But first,
So,
I should probably
that's
prevent
that.
it from being destroyed.
This would have been much easier had you captured the board intact rather than blasting it to pieces.
The Avengers showed up. They know how to ruin every good evil plan.
Your plan is still fantastic.
So yeah, it looks
A
like the
poor
stream
choice
is
of
doing a lot
words,
better
Dark Mister.
today than it did yesterday.
prefer to think
I
of
had
it
to
as
lower the bitrate
spectacular,
of
maybe
the
stupendous.
stream, I guess. And yesterday was a lot of glitching, but
I
I don't see any, which is good.
Help.
So yeah, yesterday was like a run, just kind of trying to see how it went. And I think it did pretty good.
Sort of a
I have to
mouthful,
get used to
all right.
talking to myself,
Speaking of that,
which, you know,
Now,
I guess the more I do it, the more I think
of these cosmic bricks
I'll be able to do it
build
without really
my
thinking about it.
weapon.
So,
as you command,
That should
oh,
come with time.
most doomful one.
I see a little glitching. It's not as bad as yesterday.
These bigwigs go! One of those bricks!
Why didn't they make me That guy's got sense.
So yeah, of the story, obviously Silver Surfer has broken up into and scattered throughout
Holding Grand
the
Central
world. So now we have
hostage at
to
rush hour? Now that's
find them
criminal.
all and I guess figure out what they are to stop us from doing that. So we are gonna fight them. Oh, that's the brick right there. So we gotta figure out what it is. And of course that's
Remember to look before you leap.
one thing I do like about like tongue-in-cheek, pretty funny, but not overly actual story itself. So
I know, bad guys.
yeah,
Careful planet attack.
universe humor funny.
Smash
So
already. Good
I
plan.
think that's a good kind of
Welcome back to New York, gentlemen.
do both. They favor both
Look
the
at this mess.
the university they're playing and also people that just happen to like these type of enjoy them without really knowing all the little inside jokes. So yeah, yeah, one of the things I really like to do in these games is destroy everything. Hulk Smash is pretty fun. He can turn, is also Bruce Banner, of course. Hold down Y, back into your Bruce Banner mode, which he doesn't have as many just because obviously Hulk is the hero in this guy. I'm gonna switch back to Hulk, just hold down Y. And at the bottom it says Hulk can pick up by I think B. So yeah, that's B, and then you can throw it with hitting X. Of course, you gotta pick up all the studs, because what's the point? Smash. Jumping in
Witnesses on the
X.
ground say Sandman's got hostile information.
enemies. I'm gonna push them back, kick them. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little like ×7. Each is actually multiplied by that number. Strategy if you're trying to get the achievement for, you know, max studs per is to kind of smash a lot and then try to collect as many as you can. Or that time runs out. Timed thing, so it only lasts, I'm not sure how long, maybe, but it's really not that long. Of course, there are different colored studs. Obviously, there's a blue one, which is a little less than that, and I think silver is like 1. ×4 now, so. And also, there are lives in this, so, you know, it's not like a very hard death. So, you know, you still can die, but the only penalty is losing studs. So it's not like you have to restart the game. You just spawn back after like 5-10 seconds and just pick up where you were. What I try to do if I do end up, go ahead and collect the studs
So that's what that
came
does.
of. Go ahead and, you know, try and get back what I lost. You do see that there are timed, like, the studs don't last forever, disappear after a while. So, of course, there's always like, you know, some people play without to do that, some people do, it's just kind of however you want to play it. So, to switch between the two characters is hitting Y. Certain characters can do certain things, like Hulk is big and smash stuff, so, you know, he's needed for certain things, while Iron Man can do certain things. Like he can, I don't know if you saw earlier, he can destroy silver Lego bricks. So these fire hydrants were glowing, and I just aimed at them by holding X, and then shot my rockets off. So now I have to switch back to Hulk, because you see these little green handlebars, so I have to pull that apart by pressing B, tapping B. So now I have to throw it, so just smash, Hulk smash. So yeah, just keep destroying stuff and make your way down this
Looks like you'll have to get past
bridge here.
Abomination to get inside.
You threw that car like it was
That wasn't
some
very
kind of
nice.
toy. Big guy.
Smashed me.
You better.
So yeah, just keep smashing away and working your way down the bridge. I think, if I remember correctly, sometimes their animation for kills are a little longer than others, which isn't bad. I mean, it is what it is. I guess if it would be redundant, it'd get kind of boring, so, you know, makes it interesting, just straight up punching things and watching them explode. So, there's also clap that he does. I'm trying to figure out, I can't remember. Yeah, so Iron Man has to shoot his at that. You see all these bricks that came out. So now I have to build them by holding B down. So now I need Hulk again. And need to pull this apart. Tap, 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 tap. And I'm gonna throw it in the area. Well, he keeps throwing giant cars at me. I don't like it very much. So now I'm finding the abomination, just tapping the corresponding that pops above. So now I have to tap X. It's kind of like Punch Out or Rock'em Sock'em. Angry. It's not good. Easily he threw that guy. I wish I could do that. Alright, so now we're moved on to the next stage. I think this is a checkpoint. That is Sandman, of course.
I think I'll give you a hand.
Now he's got these giant hands. So now we have this point, so we're gonna go ahead and save real quick. Why not? So some more green handlebars, so I'll throw it towards the hand.
You
He wasn't very happy about
I've
that.
already won. Hands down.
A lot of puns in this game. So yeah, just pick up the next object and throw it at the other hand. He's gonna go away now.
Unscheduled arrival in the main.
So, I don't know if you can see that number at the top, but I have to kill, I think it was 24 sand monsters. So yeah, just keep smashing away until we we'll just keep spawning. Just keep smashing. Alright. Pretty good job smashing. Trying to pick up any more studs. One thing I don't like when you have to play these games is going back and trying to do the same thing you've already done. So I try the studs, I forget, I guess you could call it quota, in the first go through, but you know, to each their own. I guess I have to go forward. Yeah, I had to trigger that cutscene.
Looks like
Whatever
the
you wanna call
writing's
it.
on the wall.
So yeah, if you notice, there's a shiny, I guess, thing above the booth. So if you remember,
At least I know a good spot for beach volleyball
um,
next week.
to destroy that. Oh, one thing I haven't covered yet is flying. So you can hold A to fly, and you hit A to go up, and B to go down, and then you can aim with X again. Shoot that little area. Just want to get the studs. And I don't know if you've seen it, but now there is a pile to. Just go ahead and hold B. Studs. Alright, so now this is a. So we have to at the wall. You just go over it. Alright, so that reveals a green, I guess, crack in the wall. So now you have to, if you ever go up to, if you don't know what you're supposed to do, you can kind of go up to the area you think might be, and it should tell you the button to hit to. And so the game isn't too hard to figure out. It does kind of hand you times, but there's also puzzles and stuff that you have to figure out. So
past this.
Well, there's
Just
something you
kinda
don't see every day. A
trial
large
and error.
building home yet.
Sometimes it a character active. So another thing you have to switch out, figure out, oh, that won't work here, so maybe this person can do it. It usually tells you which character you need. There's like a little picture that appears over that character's head, and it should tell you, oh, use this person here to do this action. So, obviously more silver shiny stuff, so I need to get that area. Smash that couple off in the angle here. There we go. Oh dang. There we go, finally. So, yeah, just kill these last couple guys. And I think Hulk died for no reason. So, yeah. Alright, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, I forgot, I have to build this first. Sometimes you die when you're trying to just... which is kind of annoying, but it is, you know, makes it... Hulk's just gotta smash stuff. He just can't help himself. So now I picked up that big object and I'm gonna throw it at that. There we go.
Wow. So much for taking down to the Bugle.
And here is our
Guess I'll just have
first
to fight
viewing
my
of Spider-Man. Spider-Man!
Whoa! Thanks for swinging by, Spider-Man. You Avenger guys are great at making a mess. Hey, I just that.
So here's the next stage of this level here.
I always knew there was a real buzz around
Alright, so
here,
now,
but this is taking things a little too far.
Spider.
Off the power.
So if you don't know what to do, usually they talk about what to do next. So if you just or you know can't figure it out, usually they give you clues just by listening to what they say. So you know sometimes it just takes a second to figure out just by listening. Alright, trying to get into this save guy. Okay, character. Go ahead and save. So I did this yesterday, and that little save icon showed up just like now, so we'll see if we actually are saving anything.
Spider sense is tingling.
So sometimes the colors correspond to the character, so if you see yellow, blue,
Something close
that's a
by.
good idea that Spider-Man is indeed the character. So he has spider senses, and if you hold down B, reveal stuff that only Spider-Man can see. So again, just try and remember that those colors, that it's a very good idea that that's the character you need to use to do that puzzle part. Alright, so whenever you see bricks like this bouncing around in a big group, that usually means you have to build something. Just hold down B again. Of course, stud magnet, so I gotta collect all the studies. Alright, so obviously Hulk is needed for this part. Or just hold B and tap B. And we're trying to shut off the electricity so we can move on to the next part. So switch back to Spider-Man. That doesn't matter now. That's Iron Man anyway. Alright, so next part, I think I need Iron Man because of the silver shiny objects. Studs. Remember, the most important ones are the gold ones. Because they are worth more. And usually you can find a good blue ones towards the, like, I don't know what you call it. Think of it like a little, like, ridge you can't see behind, and usually that's a good indication there's going to be something hidden. So if you just walk along it, those hidden studs, which will really come in handy if you're trying the achievement for each level, and also unlockables that you have to buy with these studs. So obviously collecting them as you go is a lot easier than trying to get them after. So always just, you know, prepare yourself to always, you know, try and pick those up as you're going, because it's easier to do that.
What is it?
So Spider senses it again, reveals this little pull switch. You shoot your web at it and tap B. You should disrupt that electricity there.
What is it?
Alright, so I'm gonna pick up these studs.
My spider sense again.
Alright.
What is it?
Let's hold B again. Quiet. Alright, so that revealed two little is on the letter A up here, that sign. I think you can shoot your web automatically. A little bridge. Next cutscene.
Seems like I've got my hands full with you.
This guy doesn't give up. Let's find a way to take this thing down.
So obviously he's gonna be shooting these at you the whole time. So you're gonna want to kind of, if you can. And one good thing about, which is kind of funny, but the thing about Spider-Man is you just jump with A, he'll swing from his, you know, spider webs. So it's a good way to get away from a good group of guys on the ground, and also avoid, you know, the flying objects at you. So, you know, obviously the question is, what is he, you know, swinging from? Obviously it looks like the ropes go straight up in the middle of a downtown, so, you know, it's questionable. Just, you know, it's there. It's a bridge. All of a sudden you're under a bridge. It's okay. So now you're gonna climb up to this water tower and get these little tokens. Alright, so we need to get Hulk up here. So we'll switch to Hulk, and if you notice, you can't pick up the rope, so you have to switch to Bruce Banner. So hold down Y, and it takes him a second, but it should pop up, and then you can just crawl up, hold Y again, switch back to Hulk. A little redundant, but you know. Tap, 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 tap. Good. So now it's it's a good idea to switch back to Commander. You know, some of the little tasks are redundant and silly, but, you know. So now we have to build this water cannon, and I don't know if you remember from before, water and sand are not very kind to each other. They're natural enemies. So now, just aim it at the sand guy. Just
I'm melting!
it's melting. A la
No, wait.
Bad Witch
I'm
of the West.
solidifying! Solidifying! Oh, what a world!
What a
No!
world! What a world! Wizard of Oz. Alright. So he's destroyed our water cannon, but now there's a green crack in the wall, so we have to switch back.
I already have enough problems without getting sand in this costume.
And now, it's kind of a cool effect. Did you see it fly off? It's kind of funny. So now we have to smash. Kapow. Boom.
Stop me!
I wonder if this is something I can destroy.
Punches!
I think so.
This guy's attacks are so fast.
No, okay.
Talk about your a sinking feeling right
Now
now.
you see the ground. So now you have to do a Hulk smash on that spot. And he's gonna keep throwing these. It's a good idea to just keep moving.
To hammer a point home! You just won't take a hit!
So now we need to switch to a player that can build stuff in the meantime. Alright, so if you see we're so close to getting the achievement on the trying to get it. I don't think I'll get it. Alright, so now we need to throw it in Hulk. And of course there's another brick in the wall or crack in the wall. Smash away. We can, the studs. We're so close.
You got me that time. I'll stop the punch!
Still not dead. In most games that are like this, you have to hit them. So,
Just won't take a hit!
I'm gonna wait till this little hammer guy goes away. So if you see over there, there's over objects. So I'm just gonna fly around until the guy decides to stop. Go ahead and pull this. And you see, that's just annoying. We're so close to get the studs achievement for this level, but you know, he just won't stop smashing you. Just gotta pick them all up again. So now, switch to Spider-Man. Can get away from it. These studs, but it doesn't feel like they're dropping any. There's some.
Hammer a point home! You just won't take a hit!
I'm just gonna keep jumping around while this guy doing this smashy smash. Just gonna go ahead and him while he's or whatever, rebuilding himself.
Spider sense again. What is it?
Well, I don't know. I can't remember if this is the end or not. We didn't get the studs yet, so obviously that stinks. Maybe we can find some. Don't think there are any. Just looking for some studs. I don't want to do this again. I don't see any. A lot of these levels you'll see stuff that you can't do yet. So you have to come back and play the game level again. So this game makes you do it more than once to unlock all the achievements. And I myself, so I really like to go back and make sure I do everything. There are a couple games that I've gotten 100% on with Legos, and those are the Harry Potter ones. I always just thought, you know, Harry Potter series, so those were the two games I just didn't mind trying to get everything for. So yeah,
Cosmic brick, Coulson.
it's the only one I ever 100%ed on, and I'm proud
Yes,
I did it. So yeah, Sandman.
Hulk, can you help with some of this debris?
You're calling them cosmic bricks?
They came from the Sky Surfer you
So it
encountered.
looks like I might need my
Leave Richards the
frame
job of
rate
finding
again
out
or
why
quality
everyone
again.
seems to want them. Thanks, man.
So I'm gonna
There's
do
always
that
a place in this operation roll
right
like you.
now.
Like I
after
have
this
time for
cutscene.
that. I've got
Plus,
a
it'll give me a
trigonometry
chance to
exam
see if
tomorrow,
my
but my
save
aunt
actually
needs me to pick
saved.
up and I'm drowning in angst.
I'm gonna do that right after this.
So, who's behind all this? What exactly are they up to? And will it cut into my hot tub time?
No, I wish I knew, and yes. Take back to Stark Tower and try to get me some answers.
Alright, level complete. Already done that before. So yeah, it'll just recount everything. Look at that, 96%. So close. So yeah, you see in the recap that there's little things you need to get, like that little, I don't know what to call it, trash bin thing, 0 of 10. So yeah, we missed a lot. And that little thing on the right side you see is Stan Lee. So in each level of this game, you're supposed to rescue one Stan Lee character, and they're going to be like stuck. You have to rescue them out of whatever that puzzle is. So we're going to continue the story.
I must have all the cosmic I can get my hands on.
My work progresses.
Faster.
This is what I've been used to, relying on such
Alright,
pitiful
so there's
mortal
Loki.
creatures for my
Yeah.
plans. Though he does have a cool throne and a metal.
Director Fury.
I have no idea
Reed
who that
Richards
is. I'm sure
here.
I'm supposed to know, but I just don't.
Mr.
I don't know enough
Fantastic himself.
about this universe to really
breakthroughs
be like,
on that
oh yes,
cosmic brick I
that's
sent
that girl. I just don't know.
I could use some help.
Do you know who that
Is
is?
Tony Stark around?
Mr.
He's
Stretch
working
Guy.
on something else. I have another Avenger here.
Nick Fury, that was
I'm actually the first
what's his name?
Avenger, sir.
Do you have much experience
I
with
can't remember his
theoretical
name.
quantum mechanics and exotic
Snakes on a Plane
nano-derived
guy,
power
you know, that
sources?
guy. So yeah,
I got an A+ in American history.
and then Captain America.
Director Fury, we have confirmation that more of those bricks hit the open ocean.
Hill, get me a SHIELD research sub to gather those cosmic bricks. I want some answers. Cap,
So
you
yeah,
head
we're
the
trying to
back
figure out
Reed
these
Richards and help out the best you
cosmic
can.
bricks and to
Always
go
sell some
to
war bonds.
Hill, another important thing. Lunch. Order in some shawarma. Stark knows a spot.
So that was the first level. we're gonna keep going. And yeah, so this is the shield. We can come back here later on in the game. So you can explore
Gentlemen, we need
stuff.
you back at the Baxter
And
building pronto.
this is also
As much info on those
can
cosmic
replay
bricks as
levels.
you-
If you see down here, I did this yesterday. There is a little area. Of course, you want to collect these studs again. Stud fanatic, so I try to get all the studs I can while I can. Alright, so if you hit this little B button, this is a little circle, it'll go down into the ship again. So if you need to replay a level, this is where you go. I don't remember if you start or not when you reload, but this is how. So if you notice, there's a trail leading to the little guy up there. So leading you to the next spot that you need to go. Of course, collect all the studs. Studs are awesome. Studs are life, you know? Our life. And we're just gonna keep on. Sometimes I don't go too crazy on this. Come back here a lot. So, and I think these respawn too. So there's no point of time here right now unless you get studs. So obviously, so let's bonsai off the edge of the carrier here. And here's a little mini game, I guess you could call it, to try and collect. You fall. Oh, missed. Obviously, the blue ones are.
Something going on
So,
down there.
I'm gonna try and get
Like
those.
the Fantastic Four fan club's in town. Could be tricky landing in the middle of that crowd.
Alright.
Aim for the part
Almost
across the
down. Alright, so now we're landing. Just gonna float down. Pew! It's pretty cool that he turns into a plate or sheet or something and just floats down there. This is a strange character to play with because he like stretches. And there is an achievement you can unlock if you B. This is for Xbox. I'm sure most consoles and whatever. But if you hold B, you turn into a teapot. Now I'm sure to do with the story of Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, it unlocks an achievement when you do that. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just there. So yeah, to hold B again to just destroy stuff. One fun thing about these Lego games is you just smash. You know, it's like if you ever have pent-up frustrations of the day, you had a long work day, you just turn on your Lego game and just destroy stuff. You know, sometimes you just need to watch the little bricks. If nothing else, you have that. Just keep smashing away. You don't have to do this, obviously. There's a ton here. But I will do the ones that are just laying around. Just got lost for a second. Just keep on keeping on. Collect all the little studs. Alright, so okay. Whatever reason my save did not save. Still wondering about that. So since I did just go up to this blue street light and you see it's kind of shining a little bit. Yeah, you just go to that and smash it. You know, will reveal a like platform to build. So you just build it. Down B. And more studs. On it and you just hold B and it'll turn into this little slippery guy and slip right through the cracks. Alright.
That shouldn't be happening. The security system must be on the blink.
So the Fantastic Four headquarters. So we need to get inside of it and shut down the security system because obviously it's here.
Outside the Baxter building, headquarters of the beloved Manhattan hero group, the Fantastic Four. There
obviously
appears to have
again,
been some sort of break-in.
just gonna smash and stuff. If nothing else, if you don't know what to do, smash stuff and something will be available to do.
Or is something more sinister afoot for Reed Richards and his cohorts?
Alright, so you see again, There's another platform you can build. So again, just build the. You see, there's a number 4 on it. So obviously, 4 person. Just hold B, and he's gonna stretch into a big. What do you call that? I don't even know. So obviously, it opens the gate. Captain America out. So now Captain America, we haven't played with him yet. So if you see, he can shoot his shield off. I don't know if you can get it somewhere. Stop attacking the lady. Yeah, so you see that he can throw his shield and from afar. So that's good to know, because we'll need that again for different things in this game. So you see another red, white, and blue icon up here. So yeah, you can aim and throw your shield up there. So we're gonna do just that. And it opens up this little ladder here. So I already know this, so we need to go ahead and switch to Mr. Let him go up. So the other day, it took me 3 times to get across this bridge. So let's see if we can do it in one go this time. It'll be a great day if we can do it in one hop. So to glide, remember, you can jump and then press A. So it doesn't count. That does not count. So yeah, we'll get back. And we're gonna try and do this again. Ah, we did it. See? It took me once to do it. Need to unlock the panel. So it's but oh no, there's a big laser.
No.
So if you see,
fine. Unfortunately. I'd like to know
Captain
exactly
America
who's
can
using
shield with his shield. Imagine that. So we get up to the little platform here. We need to go ahead and aim. Press B again. And aim the laser beam up to the little block up top. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here, save the game, and we'll see if we load back into the same spot. Be right back. So I'm going to save and exit. Alright. So now hopefully this will come back to the same spot. So I will be right back. I'm going to adjust some settings in